Hello, my beautiful earth angels, and welcome to my channel. I am the channeling goddess. So today we are going to do a pick a card reading. So I have two decks here. So technically a pick a deck reading, all about the good things that are coming in for you. So we have the Money Moves Oracle deck, and then we have the Romance and Love Oracle deck. Make sure that if you're looking to get a specific message that is meant specifically and solely for you, it is helpful if you tap into your own intuition. And one way that I love to do this is by, I was getting ready to tell you about the deep breaths, but I just visualized myself putting my feet in the grass. So some of you may need to ground your energy. So for those of you that is trying to find a message specifically for you, I would suggest going outside, putting your feet in the grass. That's one way you can ground. The other thing I was going to say is by taking 3 mindful deep breaths. This just helps you get more in sync with your own intuition. So I normally inhale for 4 seconds, hold for 3, and exhale for 5 to 6 seconds. For others of you, I really do, I keep my feet are tingling. So I think maybe going out and putting your feet in the grass may be the most helpful for you in order to get tapped into the messages in this reading. Okay. So I will go ahead and let you choose your deck. Please check the description box below for the actual timestamps, and I will see you in your reading. Bye. Pile number 1, welcome to your pile. So you chose the Money Moves Oracle deck. So I went ahead and shuffled, and we got some cards out here. So let's talk about it, okay? So your first card is Wisdom. It says, insight into the nature of physical objects gives you foresight. Use your best judgment. Then you have Social Status. So it says, you will reach the heights of fame and society. Don't get arrogant. Okay. Then you have Exhausted. So it says, feel financially drained, lacking viable options, recharge and regroup. And then you have Perfect Gift. So it says, finding the right path to fit with the soul, the ideal job, you're meant to be here. And then you have Duality. So it says, do not forget about the dual nature of people. Don't lose your vigilance. And then you have Guardian Angel, which says some higher power. This is your bottom deck energy, by the way. Some higher power protects you from difficulties and misfortunes. Trust your guardian angel. Okay, so pile number 1, let's talk about it. So we're talking about the good things that are coming in for you. Of course, one of the things that's coming in for you is wisdom, right? Plain and simple. But I'm also seeing like the 7 of Cups in my mind's eye. So some of you may have the opportunity to choose something specifically, and the spirit is asking you, like, you may have choices, and your guardian angels and spirit is asking you to choose wisely. Use your best judgment in this situation, because I don't know why I'm feeling like someone may try and trick you, or they may show you like one part. Let's say somebody give you something and they're like, oh my God, you get an all expenses paid trip to Bora Bora, right? You're excited, you're like super happy, but what they don't tell you is that when you get to Bora Bora, you have to pay the taxes on the trip, right? So like, make sure that you're choosing wisely. Make sure that you're using the foresight that a spirit is giving you so that you can choose the best path for you, okay? Then we have Social Status. So some of you may be increasing in your social status. So you could potentially be going viral soon, and I just saw 2222, not 2222, 222, so 3 2s. You could be going viral soon, or if you have a channel, your channel could be taking off. Spirit is saying stay humble, don't get arrogant. I'm hearing who is it, Kendrick Lamar, be humble, sit down. Spirit is saying be humble, right? You're going to get fame. So it says you will reach the heights of fame in society. So some of you, you're either going to go viral, you're going to increase your follower count. Some of you, you may meet someone who kind of like thrust you into the limelight, so to speak. Spirit is asking you not to get arrogant. For those of you where the social media does not ring a bell for you or does not resonate with you, I would say take a look into your job. It's very possible that you could be recognized soon for something. You could be around the time where it's time to get a raise, and you could be like getting, like, they'll recognize the things that you've done throughout 2024, and now they're recognizing you in 2025. So keep a watch out for that. All right. And then card number 3 was exhausted. It says feel financially drained, lacking viable options, recharge and regroup. Some of you, part of this social status is that you're going to be in a new tax bracket soon, and you're coming out of exhaustion. So one of the good things that are coming for you is that you will be coming out of being so exhausted financially. For others of you, Spirit is saying that you need to take a rest. You have not been sleeping well. You may be waking up in the middle of the night, only getting like 2 to 3 hours worth of sleep. Spirit is saying find some things that'll help you calm down, whether it be playing certain music or putting certain like essential oils in a diffuser. That might be helpful for you. Okay. And then you got perfect gift. That is your 4th card. It says finding the right path, the fit with the soul, the ideal job. You're meant to be here. Some of you, the reason why the social media card did not resonate with you because you don't think you can do it. Some of you may be saying, oh, it's so, the market is so saturated right now. I don't know if I can do this. And Spirit is saying, you'll know if this is the perfect fit for you, because if social media is not your thing, then you'll know. Like, you're like, hey, I'm super shy. There's nothing I want to talk about on social media. So this definitely can't be me. Right. But for others of you where this social media makes sense for you and you have not started a channel, you may actually want to start doing that. And Spirit is saying you're going to find that it is a perfect fit for you, because some of you, you've been holding yourself back. You've been limiting yourself. You have not even been advocating for yourself to yourself. Be careful about the way you talk to yourself. I'm hearing that as well. Some of you talk very disrespectful, like very demeaning, not very cutesy, not very demure to yourself. And Spirit is asking you to be a little bit more kinder to yourself. For others of you, you may be transitioning from one role to another. And that's why you're going to find something that's a little bit more your style, a little bit more of a perfect fit. You may also, I'm getting, you may be an author, and maybe you started out with one genre and you're trying something like on a whim and it is going to work. Okay. Spirit is saying you're going to find your perfect fit soon. This could be something as simple as, finding the right dress, the right pair of pants, the right pair of shoes, or you could also be finding the right house or the right location. If you're looking to move, you may be getting ready to find the right location to move to. And I just saw 5-5. So change. Okay. Then you have duality. It says, do not forget about the dual nature of people. Don't lose your vigilance. Spirit is saying the good thing that is coming for you is that while you will be in the social eye, make sure that you're being a social space. If that resonates with you, make sure that you understand duality of people. I think I talked about this. Like, somebody may come along and give you a gift, or like say, hey, you get this all expenses paid trip, but they don't tell you about the taxes. Spirit is saying there's some things that are going to come to you where you're going to have to remember the duality of people. You can't always assume that everybody has your best interests at heart. And while that may be a little bit cynical to say, Spirit wants you to take that into account. Okay. Trust your own instincts. Be more in tune with your own instincts, because there are some things that people are going to kind of try and trick you. I would not be surprised if you got into this social status and then people came out of the woodworks. Like, everybody wanted to be your friend. Everybody like you may come into some money and people are like, oh my God, we've always been the best of friends and I love you and blah, 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 blah. Spirit is saying, be careful of the dual nature of people. Be vigilant. Okay. Because a lot of times when great things happen for us, we forget to be vigilant. We forget to keep our eyes open, keep our eyes on the prize. And then sometimes we, get got, so to speak. Okay. And then your bottom deck energy is the guardian angel. So it says some higher power protects you from difficulties and misfortunes. Trust your guardian angel. So what I want to tell you about this, okay? You are being protected. Spirit is still telling you to use your intuition, but on the back end, you're being protected. I would not be surprised if you see like apparitions in the corner of your eye. If you're seeing those and you don't feel like, you may feel like a sense of protection, but you don't feel like, okay, I'm worried, I'm scared. Those are your angels and your guardian angels being around you. I'm also going to pull some angel cards as well. So we may get a little bit more information about the particular angels that may be around you. And I just saw 808 on the clock. So keep that in mind. Okay. Let's pull you some more cards. I think this is the money manifestation deck. So let's pull you a couple of cards. Spirit, can we get a couple of cards for pile number 1, please? Okay. We have believe. It says, when you wholeheartedly embrace the attainability of your dreams, you will find the courage to exceed the ordinary. Okay. Yeah, some of you, you've wanted to be in social media and you just feel like, I don't really have a whole lot to say, or nobody's going to want to listen to what I have to say. And I just don't think it's the right path for me. Spirit is saying you got to believe in yourself. And then look what you got. 2 cards that came out. You got artist. So it says a true artist lives their art. Let your life be your canvas and you will create your greatest masterpiece. Yep. Some of you, you're an artist. I think I also talked about writing books and stuff like that. You may be an author, and you haven't really tapped into that market, and you haven't tapped into like what you can really do. Spirit is asking you to believe in yourself because you are a true artist, but you have to live in your work in order to really like open yourself up to this. And then you have daydream. It says having your head in the clouds can be a source of great inspiration, but be careful when your fantasies become an escape from reality. Yes, some of you, you've only ever seen yourself succeed in your daydreams, right? And you live there. You will leave this world behind to go into your daydreams. And Spirit is saying, be careful with doing that, because you can make your dreams, your daydreams in this case, a reality, but you have to believe in yourself and you have to live this art. Like you have to live what it is that you want to do. Okay. And then your bottom deck energy is debt. It says, are you in the driver's seat with your debt, or has your debt taken over and placed you in shackles? For some of you, we talked about this, like feeling financially drained. That's where you are right now. But you're coming out of this. You're coming out of this debt. But part of the way to do this, part of the way you're going to be able to do this is because you're going to have to believe in yourself, and you're going to have to tap into that artistry, kind of that artsy kind of side of yourself. And this doesn't necessarily have to be writing a book. This doesn't necessarily have to be like you're a painter or anything like that. Something about what you do is on the creative side, and Spirit is asking you to tap more into that, to believe in yourself. If you like, let's say you're going for a job, a different type of job, a job that you've always wanted, but you held yourself back because you're like, I'm not qualified for this job. Spirit is saying you are more than qualified for this job. The example that I'm getting is, I don't know if you've ever had this, but sometimes they have what is it? Dress for success day at school, and you dress for the job that you want. Spirit is asking you to do that right now. Dress for what it is that you want. Live the life that you want to live. See yourself in this place. Walk as if you are already in this place, and things are just going to shift for you. Okay, let's get you a couple of more cards. Okay, let's see what we got. Spirit, can we get 2 cards from this deck? Thank you. We have Angel of Balance. Okay, not surprising. And can we get one more card, please? For pile number 1. Any good news is coming to them. Broken heart. And then your bottom deck energy. Hold on, let's move this over a little bit. Okay, your bottom deck energy is 11, cornucopia. And I don't know if I said this, but I think I was thinking it. The way I chose your pile is I was thinking about 1111. And for this to come out to me, that's just very synchronistic, okay? Okay, so let's talk about it. So your first card is Angel of Balance. For some of you, you've daydreamed too much, and you haven't really stepped into like what it is that you actually want to do because you've been daydreaming so much. Spirit is asking you to balance your reality with daydreams, because what you're dreaming about, quote unquote, daydreaming, and for some of you, this could be actual dreams. Spirit is saying you're going to be able to bring those into reality, but you got to find a balance, because right now I would not be surprised if you're the type of person who like zones out a lot. You're living in like, your daydreams is like your favorite place to be. And there's nothing wrong with daydreaming. I think daydreaming is a beautiful thing. But Spirit is saying bring some of those things that you're daydreaming about into your everyday reality. Okay. And then your second card was broken heart. Some of you, you're going to be getting over a broken heart. Now, I'm going to tell you this, take it if it resonates. If it does not, leave it here. Some of you, you're going to be getting over a broken heart, but some of you, you're going to be breaking up with someone. And I know that doesn't sound like good news, especially if you're like, this person is my lifeline. I'm not talking to those of you who like, where you know that the person that you with, you're not breaking up with him. I'm talking to the people who you've been wondering, you've been thinking to yourself, should I end this? Should I let this all go? Spirit is saying yes. And part of the good things that's coming to you is going to be that you're going to release this. Some of you being in this relationship is more of a broken heart than actually being out of it. And Spirit is saying that that is going to change for you very soon. Okay. You're going to be getting out of this relationship. You may start off in an uncomfortable situation, like where you're kind of sad and you're like, I've given up myself for this person and now like it's all over. But Spirit is saying it's over for a reason, right? This is coming to an end so that something else can begin. Okay. And then you have cornucopia. I don't know how much more I can explain this. You're really coming into something beautiful, something fruitful. I think I talked about seeing the 7 of Cups. To me, this reminds me of you having choices. You're going to be able to choose between like an apple or an orange or a grape or strawberries or pears, but all of it is going to be fruitful and sweet. This thing that's coming in for you. But Spirit is also, I don't know why I'm getting this feeling. Okay, that makes sense. You got the Exhausted card. This cornucopia card gives me the feeling of like being relaxed. There's a meme where the girl is like, I want to like be sitting on a yacht or something in a bikini or something. Like that's what's coming to my mind. Like I don't know if you're going to be on the yacht. If you are, congratulations, honey. But for some of you, you're going to be in a situation where you really are going to be able to truly relax. You're not going to have to think about all this other stuff that like is irrelevant. You're really truly going to be able to relax and be with yourself and just like have really calm energy. You also may meet someone that may bring this out of you. I'm getting that as well. You may meet them after this heartbreak. But also for some of you, if you're going through a heartbreak, this could be a physical person. This could be the loss of a job. This could be the dissolution of a family. Like, you're no longer talking to family members. It could be something like that. Spirit is saying after this is over, you're going to be in bliss. And I know it doesn't seem like it right now, but Spirit is saying that you are going to be in bliss. Things are just going to turn around for you. Okay. Let's get you a couple of angel cards. Let's see if they're like, you got the bottom deck energy, the guardian angel. Let's see if there are any specific angels around you. Okay. Spirit, can we get 2 cards, please? For pile number 1. 2 angel cards. Maybe a message that pile number 1 needs to hear. Okay, so we got this card that's represented by the Knight of Wands. I am going to read the name and the card out of the book because I don't want to pronounce it wrong. Okay, don't judge me. All right, let's get you one more card. Too many. Okay, can I get one more card, please, for pile number 1? Please, Spirit. Okay, and then you have this card that's represented by the 8 of Swords. Okay, and I'm going to get the book. Okay, you have the bottom deck energy, which is the Page of Swords. We got quite a bit of Swords energy here. All right, let's get the book so we can get these names right. Okay, pile number 1, your first card, this is pronounced Ha-he-o-ya. So it says God, the good in himself. Okay, so from the book, it says those born under this angel will love truth and the sciences and will be sincere in their words and actions. Then I talked about being writing a book, like being sincere in your words and actions. This is, to me, confirmation if you are an author. So this may be confirmation for you as well. It says Ha-he-o-ya, obtains grace and mercy from God, rules over exiles and prisoners, works against the discovery of secret crimes, and protects from animals and assassins. Okay, this angel is the sole guardian for those born from 7:40 a.m. to 8 a.m., the moral guardian for those born on the 12th of April, the 23rd of June, the 3rd of September, the 14th of November, or the 25th of January. This angel is also the physical guardian for those born from July 13th to the 17th, okay? And then your second card, let's find this in the book. I think I found it. I did. Okay. So your second card is Mi Bahel. Mibahel, I think is how you say it. It says, God the protector and the savior. It says, the person born under Mibahel will love jurisprudence and courts of law. It says, Mabihel can be called upon against those who seek to usurp the fortunes of others. Wait, what, didn't I talk about this? I said this, you may come into some money and people may be like, oh my God, we've always been friends. I've always loved you, and come and try to take something that is yours. So that's confirmation. Okay. It says it might try to usurp the fortunes of others, governs justice, truth, and liberty, delivers the oppressed, and protects prisoners. So I don't know, prisoners is in both of these cards. So I don't know if you have a loved one in prison. Spirit is saying that they're going to be protected. Okay. So it says, this angel is the sole guardian for those born from 4:20 a.m. to 4:40 a.m. Moral guardian for those born on the 2nd of April, the 13th of June, the 24th of August, the 4th of November, or the 15th of January. The physical guardian for those born from the 24th to the 28th of May. Okay. And then your last card, which is your bottom deck energy, is... trying to pick it up. So I think this is pronounced Ha-E. Listen, I'm just going to say Ha-Ha-E. Listen, don't judge me. Okay. It says the refuge God. So it says this person born under Ha-Ha-E will be gentle and witty and possess discreet manners. Ha-Ha-E governs dreams, will protect against adversity, and reveals mysteries hidden from mortals. I think I said something like this, that you may be daydreaming. We talked about daydreaming, but that you may also see some things in your dreams. So keep a lookout for your dreams. Get your dream journal. It may be helpful. It says, this angel is a sole guardian for those born from 3:40 a.m. to 4 a.m. The moral guardian for those born on the 31st of March, the 11th of June, the 22nd of August, the 2nd of December, or the 13th of January. It is the physical guardian for those born from the 14th to the 18th of May. So I would suggest doing some research on these these angels as well, so you can get a little bit more information. They may have a message for you. Some of the numbers may be significant to you. You may have seen some of their numbers before, and that's how you'll know this is a little bit more your speed. Okay, let's get you... I think I'm going to get you some angel number cards so you can get maybe an idea of when this might be coming in for you. So when these good things may be coming in for you. You may start to see these numbers when things are about to change, okay? Spirit, can we get some numbers? Angel numbers specifically for pile number 1. On when these things may be happening, they'll see these numbers around them. Can we get 2 cards, please? Oops. Ooh. Okay, we got 2. I'm going to show them to you. I'm going to put them back in. So we have 2020, which is compassion, and 1010 is up to you. Okay, we're going to keep shuffling. They didn't quite fall out. Can we get 2 cards, please, Spirit? Too many. Too many. Okay, so we have 666. 6666. We have great blessings. Wow. Self-love, boundaries, needs, good vibes, wisdom, understanding, letting go. It says nurture yourself, your needs, desires, and boundaries. Let go of things that are weighing you down. Make space for something meaningful and expand your spirit to all areas of your life. That big love, opportunity, or job needs to squeeze in somewhere. What did I say? Didn't I talk about this? The perfect gift, you may be the perfect fit. You may be going into the ideal job. You may be going into like the social media space. Spirit is saying these blessings are coming in, the opportunity and this job, but it needs room. And in order to have the rooms, you're going to have to start believing in yourself. You're going to have to start bringing those daydreams into reality. Okay, let's get you one more card. And then we got 444, protection. Yep, you are definitely protected. You got this guardian angel here, and both of these cards talked about protection from prisoners. I mean, yeah, it protects prisoners. So some of you may actually have someone locked up, but they're protected. Okay, so don't worry about it. All right, and then you have 444 protection. It says change, rebellion, guidance, justice, truth, character, love. It says get ready for the good things you've been hoping for. You were born for a higher calling. Put your energy into going toward your ambitions. Listen, pile number 1. And the universe will align itself to provide you with the right people, circumstances, and resources to make things happen. Yeah, pile number 1, you really are protected. And look at what your bottom deck energy is. It's support. It says growth, creativity, joy, community, vision, talents. It says seeing the angel number 333 is a sign that it's time to focus inward, work on your skills, discover your talents, and use your imagination. Use your imagination. Unleash your inner artist. Yes. Confirmation, pile number 1. You may need to listen to pile number 2, because I don't know why I keep wanting to call you that. Anyway, it says, unleash your inner artist. Doing so will boost your self-esteem and sense of competence. It does wonders for your sense of purpose and contributes to your community. And pile number 1, this is all of the messages that I have for you. I am telling you to you're in high vibes, right? You're protected. I know you're worried, I'm going to get into this and it's just going to fall and it's not going to work. Spirit is saying you are protected. They are supporting you all the way through this. You have great blessings on the horizon, but you have to take a chance, okay? So this is all the messages that I have for you. I am sending you so much love, and I will see you next time in your next pile. Bye. Hey, pile number 2, you chose the Romance and Love Oracle cards. So we already pulled some cards, so let's see what came out for you. So we have Voids. So it says, avoid rushing to fill voids with love. Seek inner fulfillment first. Then you have Falling Fast. It says, love happens quickly, but don't lose yourself in the process. Okay. Then you have Divine Timing. It says, trust in divine timing. Love arrives when it's meant to. Yeah. Okay. I'm getting it. All right. And then you have Romance. It says romantic surprises are on the horizon. Be open to them. And then you have Doorway. It says an opportunity is about to present itself that leads you to a new person. And then your bottom deck energy was Boundaries. So it says love may challenge your boundaries. Protect them. Okay. So pile number 2. This Voids card makes me think that you have been single for quite some time, okay? Okay, I wanted to turn on the light because it started to get dark. I was trying to use the natural light, but I think I started too late. Anyway, let's get to it. Okay, so the Voids card, it said avoid rushing to fill voids with love. Seek inner fulfillment first. For some of you, you may have gone on a journey where you... let's say you got out of a relationship 2 or 3 years ago, right? And you said to yourself, I'm just gonna love myself, right? I'm gonna look out for myself. Some of you may be doing this now. Some of you've already done this. You just kept telling yourself, I'm gonna love myself. I'm not gonna worry about, I'm not gonna try and get into a relationship. And Spirit is rewarding you because you did that. Now, before I keep going, some of you, Spirit is asking you to do this. Okay. So the good thing that's coming for you is you're going to get out of a relationship that is not necessarily the best thing for you. And Spirit is saying, when you get out of this situation, don't rush into something else. Okay. Stay with yourself, learn to love yourself, learn to really see you, learn to the things that you like, learn about yourself, the things that you like, the things that you appreciate, the things that you want. Spirit is saying that you will be in a situation where you are getting out of a relationship that no longer serves you. And when you're out of this, stay to yourself for a while. Okay. Spirit is not saying you won't find love, but stay to yourself because that's how you're going to get to the rest of this. Okay. Now, for those of you that resonates with you've been single for a long time, and you really did a lot of self-love, a lot of self-work, there's something coming in. It says love happens quickly, but don't lose yourself in the process. You may find your partner quick. And when I'm saying quick, I'm thinking like a month. It could even be a couple of weeks. When you may actually find this person, and something about this is going to be very fated. You may feel like you fall for this person like super fast, like out of nowhere, like you meet and you're like, you'll be second guessing yourself, like this can't be real. Like love doesn't, like this doesn't happen to me, right? I don't fall like all over myself for somebody. This doesn't happen to me. This is too quick, right? Spirit is saying, it's okay to understand that you don't want to fall quick, but also trust your intuition, trust your instincts, because you'll know if this person is right for you. I'm not talking about some bum who's trying to come and live off you. That's not what I'm talking about. This person will feel almost like destiny to you. That's what they're going to feel like. And you will find yourself falling super fast. Spirit is saying, slow down, trust your intuition. Don't be afraid. Okay. But trust your intuition. And then you have divine timing. For some of you, you've been saying to yourself, like, it's like you may fall for this person and you'll say, this is not the right time. Like, I still got more to do and there's still more to learn. And Spirit is saying divine timing is at play with this match. I would not be surprised if you meet this person in like the most like weird, auspicious kind of way. Like, let's say you go to the grocery store and you are trying to reach noodles at the top of the shelf, and you try and go and grab for them and you fall and this person catch you. Like, it's gonna be something weird like that, right? But it's divine timing. Like, it is going to be specifically orchestrated to almost like, it's almost going to be like so unbelievable that you're going to question it for a little while. You're going to question it. Even though you're falling fast, even though you know what you're feeling for this person, you are going to question it. And then you got romance. It says romance surprises are on the horizon. Be open to them. This person is going to surprise you. This person may even be the type of person who likes to give gifts. They may be the type of person that likes to surprise you and show up at your work and like bring you food. They may be the type of person who like gives you flowers out of nowhere, takes you on a random trip somewhere. Like, there's a lot of surprises with this person. But I also would like to say one of the biggest surprises with this person is there is a chance that there's two parts to this. There's a chance that they could be your type, but not somebody you ever thought you'd be in a relationship with. Or, and I just saw 5, 5, 5, 5. They could be your type and not somebody you thought you would fall in a relationship with. Or they're not your type, but you still find them attractive, right? So this is male or female, them or they, it doesn't matter, okay? This person is going to surprise you. Something about how they treat you is almost going to be so surprising. And then you have doorway. It says an opportunity is about to present itself that leads you to the new person. Something is going to happen. If you're invited out somewhere, I would suggest going because that could be potentially where you meet your person. I'm seeing a festival in my head. But also this person is going to open doorways for you. This doesn't have to be like, this could be something as like this person opened the door for you, like something as simple as that. Or like something a little bit more extreme, like they open you up to new experiences, things that you thought you would never experience. Like, perfect example, let's say you've never flown on a private jet, but you've always wanted to. This person could open a door for you to be able to do something like that, for you to publish your first book, for you to, I don't know, move into $1 million house. Whatever it is that like, there's like, this person is going to open the doorway for you to move into that space, to move and like into things that you've never done before. This could also be of a sexual nature. This person is going to open you up. No pun intended. But this person is going to open you up to new opportunities and new possibilities. Okay. And then your bottom deck energy was boundaries. It says love may challenge your boundaries, protect them. This person is going to test you in ways that, and I mean like in good ways, right? I mean, they're going to test you to like almost, how do I want to put this? They may push your boundaries a little bit. So let's say you are a people pleaser. This person will push you kind of out of that, so to speak. And they will test your boundaries. And in a good way, not in a like, I'm going to see if you'll let me slack this girl on the butt. Like, not something like that. Like, the boundaries that they're going to test is almost going to be like, is going to open up new possibilities for you, kind of like this doorway card is going to open up new possibilities for you, but it's almost like they're going to have to push you in certain ways to like believe in yourself a little bit more. They may even test your boundaries about being in a relationship. You may meet them and say to yourself, or even say to them, like, I don't want anything serious. I just want to have somebody I want to have a good time with. And they're not going to push in that respect, but the way that they're going to treat you, the way that they're going to love on you, it is going to test your boundaries on like, do I really want to stay single? Like, should I like just go and like just jump into this? For others of you, Spirit is saying, I'm hearing there's a scene from Bridgerton, not as Bridgerton, it's Queen Charlotte, where the young lady is talking to her and she said, your walls are too high. Some of you need to let down your boundaries a little bit to let this person in. I'm not saying like free fall with your boundaries. That's not what I'm saying. But I'm saying let down your boundaries a little bit so that you can actually get what this person is trying to give you. Okay, let's get you some other cards. See what other good things that are coming for you. Spirit, can we get a couple of cards for pile number 2? Okay. Can we get a couple of cards for pile number 2, please? That was way too many cards. Okay. Spirit, can we get a couple of cards about the good news coming in? Okay, we have the Founder. So it says Foundations Community. Okay. Spirit, can we get some more cards for pile number 2? Thank you. We have the Musician. It says Inspiration, Gratitude. This person may be a musician, but they also may inspire you to write a book. I just heard that. They may inspire you to do something new. Get out of your comfort zone a little bit. And then we have the Guide. It says Inheritance, Correction. And then, oh yeah, this came out earlier. It said your bottom deck energy is the Miser. So it says stubbornness and flexibility. Okay. So pile number 2. I'm going to show you this because it came out earlier. This is the Enchanter. So it says deception, trickery. This person, that's how you may feel about this person. Like they're too enchanting. Like it's too good to be true. It's not in this particular case. Okay. So your first card is the Founder. So it talks about foundations and community. This person may, like we talked about, opening you up to new doorways, new ways of thinking. This person may put you into a new community where this could be a physical community where I think I talked about like $1 million house. You could move into a physical new community, or they may open you up to like possibilities that you didn't know that were around you. So like specific clubs, specific things that they're involved with that will open and broaden your horizons, so to speak. I don't know why, but I'm seeing somebody sitting in sitting at like what looks like an opera to me. So this person may open you up to new musical tastes that you're not familiar with. This person could also be a musician. They could be like, I wouldn't be surprised. Take this if it resonates, leave it if it does not. I would not be surprised if this person is a famous musician. And it could be, do you see right here? This anchor right here, they could have an anchor tattoo on them. It doesn't necessarily have to be on their hand, but they could have an anchor tattoo on them. Maybe that would be a sign for you to know, like, this is the person. But this person might even serenade you. Oh, that's so cute. This person might serenade you. I'm surprised the poet card didn't come out, but this person might serenade you. And something about this is going to make you like super grateful for who they are as a person. Some of you, you're going to meet this person in the next 2 days during the lunar eclipse. So you're either going to meet them during it or right after the lunar eclipse. So keep a lookout for that. Okay. And then you have the Guide. So it said inheritance, correction. This person may be living off their inheritance. And maybe that's why they're a musician. Like they had some money that was left to them, but they wanted to like live their own life and not live off their parents or grandparents or whatever inheritance. But a lot of stuff that they may do for you is probably be the first time that they tap into their inheritance. For some of you, this person is actually living off their inheritance. So you're just going to be, I wouldn't be surprised if you're like jet setting off into certain places. For others of you, them meeting you is almost gonna, so for those of you where this person is living off their parents' inheritance, meeting you could kind of correct this. And what I mean by that is that they may want to, like, you may inspire them to really want to, like, do something for themselves, like really like like tap more into their creative abilities, do something that sets them apart from just being known as this person's son or this person's daughter, right? Or this person's mom or this person's dad, right? You may really inspire them to, like, or guide them, in this case, guide them into something new, or they could do this for you. You could be the person who is living off your parents' inheritance, or living off of somebody's inheritance, and they're going to guide you into a place where you're moving into more doors. Or, like, let's say you come into a lot of money, this person may help you invest this money, show you how to do some different things, okay? And then you have the miser, so it says stubbornness, inflexibility. This is talking about you loosening up your boundaries. It's funny to me that your bottom deck energy from this deck is the miser, stubbornness, and flexibility. And then your bottom deck energy from the romance and love deck was boundaries. So Spirit is asking you, and to me this is confirmation that your walls are really too high. You need to calm down, okay? I'm not saying loosen up your boundaries. I am saying, though, some of the stuff that you have, the walls that you put up, they need to come down. You may be the type of person where you're just like, all women are shit or all men are shit, right? They're not. There's some are, okay? Some are. But you might want to, like, loosen up the reins a little bit, right? Give this person a chance. You will be surprised how beautifully this could turn out for you, okay? Let's get you some cards from the Green Witches Oracle deck. Spirit, can we get any cards for pile number 2? I got 2 cards. Okay, we have Mortar, and Pestle. I always hate saying that word. So we have integration, subtlety, and thoroughness. Yep, integration is definitely talking about you and this person. And then you have spring. Yeah, some of this person may come in around spring. So it says rebuilding, awakening, rebirth. And your bottom deck energy is butterfly. So it says transformation, joy, beauty, transience. Okay, so let's talk about it. This person may come into your life right after a transition, after things transition for you. It could be right after a big change. Now, I also want to talk about this mortar and pestle. It says integration, subtlety, thoroughness. You and this person, your lives, you need to I won't say you need to, but it's probably more helpful if you integrate into this seamlessly. And part of this is going to be letting down your boundaries a little bit, like allowing yourself and this person to mesh, and you'll see how well you both mesh well together. There is, and it may be, this may happen subtly, because it talks about subtlety. This may happen like subtlety, where you'll just almost wake up one day and it's like, I feel like I know this person better than I know my own self. Or like our lives are so integrated. We are so, like, we're each other's confidant. That's how this will be. Like, you guys will be so intimate with each other. And I'm not just talking about the sexual act. I'm talking about true intimacy. And I'm drawn to the picture on this card. Look at how they're not even doing anything. They're just holding each other. Look at the intimacy here. This person may also, excuse me, this person may teach you about true intimacy, but something about this integration is going to be like so seamless, but you got to let your guards down. You have your guard, your walls are up too high, okay? And then you have spring, rebuilding, awakening, rebirth. And we talked about your bottom deck energy is transformation. So you may meet this person after a rebirth. You could also meet this person around springtime, like in the middle of spring, when things are reawakening, when things are being rebuilt, things are growing. That may be when you'll meet this person, okay? Let's get you a couple of more cards. Okay. Spirit, can we get 2 cards from this deck for pile number 2, please? Any additional information for pile number 2? Okay, we have official person. So this person may be an official person. They may have an official title. Ooh. And this card is family room. Okay. And then your bottom deck energy is pathway. Okay. So let's talk about it. You have family room and official person. You could be starting a family with this person. This person may be known in the community as, and I just saw privileged lady. This person may be known in the community, like well known in the community. They may also have like an official title of some sort. You could meet a prince. Look at you, pile number 2. You could potentially meet a prince. You could meet someone who is in the army, in the military. Trying to think. You could also meet a police officer. If that's your bag. You could meet someone that's in government. But you're going to meet this person. You know what? You may actually go to like a family event and this person may be friends with somebody in your family and you've never met this person before. That may also be how you meet them, because I don't know why when I looked at this card, it made me think of like a picnic. So you may meet this person like at a family function, like at a reunion or something like that. So that may be how you meet this person. Let's get you some angel cards. So we have the Fool, Vehua. I'm going to read it out of the book so I can make sure I'm pronouncing it right. And let's get you one last card. Spirit, can we get one other card? Ooh. Okay. We have this card, which is represented by the High Priestess. And this is, I'm going to try and say it, Ilahia. Okay. And then your bottom deck energy is represented by the Three of Pentacles. So I'm going to assume this is Aiel. Listen, don't judge me. I'm just going to read it out of the book. Okay, so your first card is represented by the Fool. So in the book, this is Veua. It says the exalting God. So it said the person born under the influence of this angel has a skillful nature, being blessed with great wisdom. Okay, it says Veua will assist you to undertake and execute the most difficult things. It says, and this difficult thing to me reminds me of the miser, like stubbornness and then your boundaries. And it says, this angel is the sole guardian for those born from 12 a.m. to 12:20 a.m., the moral guardian for those born on the 20th of March, the 31st of May, the 11th of August, the 22nd of October, or the 2nd of January. This angel is the physical guardian for those born from the 20th to the 24th of March. So your birthday may be coming up soon. So if it is, happy birthday. That may be when you meet this person around your birthday. And maybe that's the rebirth that's coming in for you. You're going to be like growing older, right? So that could be the rebirth for you. Okay. And then we have card number 2. I'm going to try and say this. Yilahia. Okay. Yilahia. It says God, the eternal lasting. Okay. It says the angel, those born under this angel love to travel in order to learn and will succeed in all undertakings. Didn't I talk about you guys taking a trip on a jet or something like that? Confirmation. Their name will be famous in the pomp and glory. Didn't I talk about this? The musician, this person may be well known. This person may be a musician. Okay. This card probably represents your partner. Okay. It says Yilahia will ensure the success of a useful undertaking, gives protection against armies and magistrates enduring trials, and gives victory. It says the sole guardian for those, this angel is the sole guardian for those born from 2:20 p.m. to 2:40 p.m. The moral guardian for those born on the 2nd of May, the 13th of July, the 23rd of September, the 4th of December, or the 14th of February. They are the physical guardian for those born from the 21st to the 25th of October. Okay, so this person, this high priestess, this person may actually be successful, like I talked about, because it says success, protection from magistrates. This person could be very well known in their community. They could be well known in the military. So keep a lookout for that. That may be how you'll know that this person is your one. And then your bottom deck energy is represented by the Three of Pentacles. And the name here says Yalel. Okay. So it says God hearing lamentations. It says Those born under Yalel, okay, will be destined by bravery and boldness and will be passionate for Venus. Okay, so this person may be, they may be ruled by their Venus sign. So keep a lookout for that. It says Yalel protects against sorrow and heals the sick, especially afflictions of the eyes, and influences iron and those in commerce. Okay, this angel is a soul guardian for those born from 7 p.m. to 7:20 p.m. The moral guardian for those born on the 16th of May, the 27th of July, the 7th of October, the 18th of December, or the 28th of February. He's a physical guardian for those born from the 30th of December to the 3rd of January. Okay, so I want to get you some other cards. I would also say look up these angels as well. They may have some additional messages for you, but you got the Fool, which talks about new beginnings specifically. And then the Three of Pentacles. You're going to need to work together with this person. Like, let down your boundaries a little bit. This High Priestess card really makes me think that this is them. I feel like this card is represented by them. They have some type of success in whatever it is that they do. But just putting that out there. All right. And then let's get you a meditation card. I want to get you one meditation card. Okay, Spirit, any messages for pile number 2? Any meditative messages for pile number 2? Any messages they need to hear right now? Okay. You got trust divine timing. It says, release the grip of impatience and worry, finding solace in the belief that the universe orchestrates events for your highest good. Yeah, the universe and spirit is trying to tell you, like, this has been ordained. This meeting with this person is preordained, okay? And then your bottom deck energy is embrace solitude. It says, as you engage with your thoughts and feelings in solitude, you embark on a journey of self-acceptance and personal evolution. Now, I want to tell you something. Prior to me turning on the camera, when I was just shuffling these cards, I heard the song by Billie Holiday. In my solitude. That's what I heard playing in my head. And for this card to come out, that's confirmation. So I don't know if you're listening to that song. You might want to listen to that song. It may have a message in there for you. To me, this card is for those who are getting out of a relationship, and Spirit is asking you to go inward. Spirit is asking you to embrace the solitude, embrace like being with yourself, so that you can have self-acceptance and personal evolution, so that you can grow. Because for those of you where you're going into solitude, this is also what you will be coming out to, right? But for, some of you like, this is the new beginning for you, is that you are going into solitude, right? Some of you may find your own success in going into solitude and working with yourself. This Three of Pentacles, for those of you where you are leaving a relationship, this Three of Pentacles, Spirit is asking you to work with Spirit, yes, and in your angels as well as yourself, but in your own solitude, so that you can embrace yourself, so you can go on a journey of self-acceptance and self-love. Okay, so pile number 2, this is all of the messages that I have for you. I really, really, really do appreciate you letting me read your energy. Please feel free to like, share, comment, and subscribe, and I will see you next time in your next video. Bye.